Want to do a tour of the Carnival Glory. This is February 24th, and it is scheduled to go to a dry dock. So if you're watching this in the future, you may, some things may change. I don't specifically know what they're changing, but we'll go over what everything looks now, and I expect, the majority of it will still stay the same. This is deck 3. There's nothing on deck 1 and 2, but staterooms. Now I'm staying on the very forward of the ship, and it's actually a good place to stay because your main theater, which is right here, it's closed. We can't go in it. The main theater is on the front as well as the lobby. They have a lot of stuff. This is the guest services here. One area problem with the guest services is that they have music a lot in the main lobby, so it gets hard to hear if you're trying to go to guest services. There's a bar here, good amount of seats here, but there's not a lot of seats though, and they fill up quickly, especially this trip when there's bad weather. One plus is it does have easy access to the outside. It's extremely windy here. Yeah, it actually does not have a ceiling. This is actually lifeboats that works as a ceiling. So it sort of does get transferred, but it's not an actual top of the lining columns. You have wood with the flooring, which is a little different. It's very windy, so we will not be going out there. Deck 3 is the anytime dining. It's deck 3 and 4. It's a smaller, not a huge dining room. We've had to wait a lot for time. But this is the big. There's only 2 floors. And this is the bigger flooring part of the anytime dining. This is the big one. The top one's only about half the size of this. A little bit more on deck 3. They got a bunch of elevators here. These elevators here only go down to deck 2. So that can be, a lot of people don't realize they only go down to deck 2 until they get on them, and then they got some more elevators here. So a ton of elevators in this area here. You got, as always, you got the bathrooms close to the main show theater. Then you also have another kind of odd location, which you see the newer ships. The shore excursion desk is right here and kind of in the middle of everything, so it can also get loud if there's music going on at night. All right, on deck 4 now, there's another entrance into the theater there. It's actually a really great theater. I'll try to remember to come back and show some of that as far as the seating and stuff goes. You do have some views to the downstairs lobby if you want. This is one thing that shows the age of the ship a lot, because there's just a ton of room taken up by this kind of useless stuff. You got a lot of pictures here, and also is suspect to leaks apparently. You got the elevator. I mean, not elevator. You got the library here, which we're not making libraries on newer ships now because it's not used that much. This is another location to the anytime dining up top. That is not where they have C-Day brunch. It's on the back. But you see, there's limited seats here. And and like this is one of the most wasted spaces on the entire ship. Like I said, there's where we just was, where you get into the dining room. And I've not seen it. There's just so many spots taken up for pictures. Of course, on your newer ships, they don't even print them off to you. So all this here, which is pretty crowded, so I won't go by that. All this area here is taken up by pictures. And just a ton of space. That door does not stay open until you get the emergency exit. So this is the age 12 before the Circle C, and it's right here beside the main dining room, which I guess could make sense if your parents were eating dinner to have them close by, but a little bit of an odd thing. And that's it beside the bigger photo. This is another area. Green. This must just be for crew type stuff because they. I guess this is look like this is the old chapel. Would be my guess, and they're trying to turn it into stuff like they're having the crew stuff now. But yeah, it's another kind of space that not really much going on. Going up the elevator, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool little thing, especially at night.
That's nice. They don't.
Time for the lit food. Now time for some late night food. Not that I need any food. Deck 5. This is the third entrance to the theater. Up top is 3 levels. Most of this on this side on the front is shops. That's your jewelry stuff. You got a kiosk and stuff over there. Of course, there's the same as below with a lot of elevators. So it's going to be a little bit, the way the ship's laid out, I may not be, I'll probably won't go all the way through deck 3, then 4, then 5. There's your logo gift shop. It kind of blends in with the liquor store and stuff like that. This is your sports bar. They do have a TV out front there. Of course, this is the weekend between Super Bowl, so there's not really hardly anything at all. And there's a little bit of basketball, but that's about all you're going to see this week. Not, decent sized sports room. Of course, this is the casino, which I cannot film in here. You do have a bar inside of the casino, and on some of the Vista class ship, they took them out. Another very weird thing is that there's a concert stage there where they have live music, so it's just kind of weird that you got live music going on outside the casino. They always take pictures in here. They got a few like beachy type shops here. Got the Job Blue. This is where this deck 5 is just weird and not laid out. You got a bunch of seats here, but they got the kids stuff. There's the 15 through 17 there, and then you got it's just kind of a hodgepodge stuff. You got that goes down to another thing on deck 4, which we could not get to. I've not seen this open all week. I think that's where they used to have the tasting bar, but it's pretty much a useless area. They got some comfortable seats there, so that's if you want a place just to sit down and relax and comfortably, that would be the thing to do. Got the got the arcade in here, and one game that I've never seen before, which looked really fun to me, is this one here. Not tried that yet. We may try it before the week's out, but yeah, that looks fun. One out of that girl last cruise had like five. This is the white heat. Another thing is these things are called like long stuff. It's just they're called things that they need to be renamed because they're not called what people refer to. This is of course the nightclub, and they have different things here. One good thing about this is that they do have a bar here. I don't like the Vista class ships. The nightclub does not have a bar in it, and so they do have one there. And they got two different doors, so you can, eat. You can exit out this way. This is the alchemy bar here, which decent space there, and this is the piano bar. A ton of space in the piano bar, more than even bigger than the celebration class. So whether you want to be beside it or outside, there's always been seats here. This is I don't know what this thing is called, but there's another bar. I've not seen them use this week. Maybe they have, but I've not seen it. There is a bar here. I thought they would do karaoke in here because I've seen it done in the past. Chip similar, but they did not. Karaoke's done another room. This is the comedy club, a huge comedy club. Of course, in most ships you can't find a seat for comedy, but there's always been seats here. You got your round style, so yeah, a ton of seats here in the comedy bar. There's always been places there, and you also do have some bathrooms right over here, so you can kind of go back and forth between these things here at night. The bathrooms are over there. This is where it gets kind of another weird thing. This here, you can't just walk all the way through it. That's the traditional dining room in there, but you can't get there just by walking straight. You have to walk like up and then down a flight of stairs. So this is where they do the karaoke. They've been doing karaoke every night at like 7 to 9. And you got a bunch of just like hallway space here and then up there we'll go up into kind of in the middle of deck 4 there. So that staircase there is a good way to kind of go down there if you want to do the karaoke, but most people don't even realize that's what it is. Extremely quick video because I do not know if I said it, but this is the only plug-in in the entire ship pre-dry dock 24. That is the only plug-in. There is nothing else you can unplug to get you a second one, including TVs, lamps, anything. That's it. No USBs, and that also includes the bathroom. There's nothing in the bathroom to unplug as well. They got this thing, but I don't know what that is. The deli is here. And you see the menu. And I'm blocking the people working. The menu is here. I've got the number one. It was good, not as good as Shaq's Chicken. It stays open late, it looks like. The line does get pretty long because, it just takes, it's not necessarily grab and go. It takes a minute to get it ready. We'll walk on over to the other. You got the drink stations. The drink stations of the drink station there. They do have hot chocolate on the drink station as well. I need to get that. I've not got it yet. Nothing. Um, um, Decent amount of cheers. I always found a cheer this week. I did not have trouble. They got another station over here. They do omelets in the morning. At lunch, they do paid restaurant, paid sushi thing. I wish that was the Mongolian wok instead of a paid, because the ship does kind of lack a little bit of a paid rest, the included options compared to the other newer ships. And this is actually the friendliest people I saw on the staff was, as far as the wait staff was, the lady there. Going out to the main pool deck, you got your ice cream here. Changes from vanilla chocolate strawberry. You got your blue iguana here. Stays open either 2:30 or 3:30, depending on what type of day it is. No, I didn't see no meat for breakfast. They do have some enclosed seating if you want to get away from the sun or in this week the rain. You got a pretty big pool there. Not a ton of cheers on the open area here. So it's not a huge space. You got the Blue Iguana Tequila Bar, which some people kind of get that confused when you say Blue Iguana. It can be the tequila bar or the food. One thing they need to take down when they do the dry dock is this here. It's just, that thing needs to go because there's not a lot of room right there when you walk, and that's obviously a highly contested area. This thing here is just useless. So that needs to go with the dry dock. You got your stairs to go up that way. You got the life for the kids, towels and safety devices there. We do have two hot tubs here. So you can watch a movie and get in the hot tub at night. So that's a neat thing. We ain't done that this trip because this weather's not cooperated. This is the Red Frog Rum Bar over here. So obviously going to be a popular place on sea days. Another one of these annoying stands that you trip over. Of course, you got Guy's Burger. Everybody knows what Guy's Burger is. You don't need me to explain that. And then you got some topping bar here, which does seem to change a little bit. I've seen days where they don't have everything out. But the chili, to me, is not as good as it sounds. But everybody knows what Guy's Burger is. There's not much on. I think 6, 7, and 8 are all decks and stuff. So this is deck 9 in the back. It's not open. It's enclosed. So it's something that's, some people, don't like that. But one good thing is this here does move. So you can get a covered at night, which they historically been doing. Back here, you've got your Pizza Pirate at the pizza station here, which is open late. And then you've got a bar here. And I think it's a seafood shack on the other side. Um, this cheers here go fairly quickly. Yeah, there's your seafood shack. Of course, you get to the buffet that way. And they got some ice cream stations here. The um, and a little bit of a weird staircase that you get out. Um, and this is the buffet area here. Most people know what to expect here. One kind of unusual thing, but the stations don't duplicate. Like the desserts are only back here, from what I've seen. Um, is the barbecue place is up here. So this is where you will get it's not Guy's barbecue, it's old fashioned barbecue. And there's some stations to eat up here. So to get this, you will have to go up from deck 16 on the back. This is an interesting thing. I just got some pizza put back here, back. And they have the roof enclosed, so it has the ability to, be open or they can close it. So kind of surprised they didn't close it more often. But yeah, first time I've seen it closed this week, so that's pretty neat. With the kind of a nighttime pool it's actually warmer here with the roof in, so that's kind of neat. About a 10. Now the main foredeck is on 9 on this ship, so it's a little lower than what I'm used to. Of course, you see plenty of chairs and stuff in this area. If you want to, you typically can find a spot there. Up here, coming up, will be your smoking section, and these little doors can make it a little kind of cramped. But yeah, this is your smoking section here. So that's kind of one a lot of people like to avoid. Staying up, I guess this is deck 10 here. You see they got several different layers of seats. There's looks like it's 3 different layers there. And then even about three more on up that way. Got the water park here. Usually I do the water park, probably won't this time because it's just not been super warm, and so I barely even got in my bathing suit. So yeah, there's 2 water slides. So yeah, this is on deck 12 again. Now what you see there is the main foredeck. This is your adults only area, as you see there. It's supposed to be no kids. Not a whole lot, especially to it. You kind of can tell it by the green cushions. We do have a hot tub back here and there's a bar. So if you wanted a bar without a wait, that probably be the one. I don't know what they serve. They might be limited on that, but pretty much just a regular area for kind of peace and quiet. Not a ton of shade though, which you kind of would think they would be in the adults only area. Maybe there's a hot tub in it. No, okay, the hot tub's up there. Okay, so yeah, as you've seen, it kind of stops. That's where that Camp Ocean kids playground was. Do have mostly it's bigger glass as well back here. And another sort of odd thing is This is deck 11 underneath where we just was, and the spa and the gym are together. So that's a little odd there. So to go to the gym, you have to go through the spa. You do have some friendly people here, apparently. So, hey there. That's where you go to the spa to get beautified. I guess this is deck 11. No, this is 12. So they got a little pool table. The good news about this is you are covered under the sun, off from the wind and stuff. Uh, you got a gigantic checkers board. I think it's checkers chess. You got a foosball thing. And has a water fountains outside. This is for the kids, like the young kids. You got a little, but it looks like anybody can use it if you're, the Camp Ocean, which is like 2 to 5 year olds. Can we try to let you in? I think it's locked.
See if it'll let me in right here.
Yes. Now they got it bolted down.
Thank you anyway.
Yes. This is deck 12, if my math is correct. One neat thing, of course, that's all the rage now is pickleball. So they do have a pickleball court here. As you see, they got a basketball court on the other side, so you can do both. Not fully wind protective. There's a little bit on that side. And, one good thing for all the early morning walkers is there's a kind of a designated jogging track up here, so you can do this without getting in the way of people. I think there's a little shuffleboard type thing over here. Yeah, a lot of kind of wasted space up here. You don't really see chairs or anything up here because they got some beanbag tops and stuff, but not much going on up here. You're not going to spend a lot of time up here unless you're walking or exercising. This is the very top deck 13. You see there's two hot tubs. If you wanted a hot tub that wasn't crowded, this would be the place to go. Still a part of the adults only area because you see the green chairs. This is sort of just a big open area. It kind of reminds me of the old top of sun decks they used to have on ships. May have been what it was actually built for initially back in '03. Another kind of odd thing is in the adults only area, which is probably negative, the adults only area is the entrance to the water slides. So if you want peace and quiet, here during the summertime, you don't want to be beside the pool. You don't want to be beside the water slide entrances because kids are not going to be quiet. This is a weird entrance, which I say that a lot on this ship. This is the mini golf, but to get to this, you have to go up to the jogging track and then through the sports court and then on up. I did not see a way to do that outside of that. But the cool thing is you are right beside the funnel. So you get some great pictures of the funnel and stuff. So yeah, that's a neat thing. Looks like pretty basic. mini golf course. 9 holes maybe, looks like, which is all you really need on a ship. And there's the definition of empty space side of that. You got an empty little area there that needs to be something done to. You need to throw some chairs up, or put some, I don't know, some type of sport, something to, make that space, add some space, usefulness to that space up there.